Hi folks, it's Danny at Bradley James Classics, and this week's classic is a Ford Escort Mark III 1.6 gear automatic from 1984, and it's covered just 64,000 miles, and remarkably it's had the same owner for all of those years. The elderly owner has just given up driving. He bought the car from Ford's as a demonstrator, so he bought it in 1984 and he's owned it ever since. Now, he has actually he's had the servicing done only despite doing 1,000 miles a year. It's always been serviced and it's always been kept in good fettle, and I doubt you'll find a cleaner Escort Mark IV out there. The bodywork on it is especially nice, and he has a comprehensive list. Because he's a retired gentleman, he's kept every single little piece of paper. It does have the original handbook. It's got 3 keys. It's got the service book, which is completely full up, and in fact he bought a second service book. So fear not, this car has been ever so well maintained. But despite that, it had been laid up in his garage for a little while. So we've had it collected, we bought it here, we put it for our own workshop, and we've given it a full service. It's had a new set of ignition leads, rotor arm, distributor cap, spark plugs, oil filter, etc. Because we wanted to make sure it was in fine fettle, which it is. We've carried out a few little adjustments and tweaks and tuned it, and it drives beautifully well. And this automatic gearbox is very smooth, it moves up and down the gears, and being a 1600, it can actually handle having an automatic gearbox really well. It doesn't sap all the energy out of it. It is super clean. It's a lovely colour, and this particular Escort would have been quite a car back in the day, a huge advancement from the well-loved Mark I and Mark IIs, which were similar cars. They were rear-wheel drive, boxy cars, and then the Mark III came out and everything changed. We've got front-wheel drive, we've got a hatchback, and a completely new era of Ford cars. This one I will get up close and show you in greater detail, but I just wanted to give you a little feel for it as I walk around. Let's get in with this front wing, and I will point out any imperfections I see. This is in really good order, as is the near side door. Now, these stripes do have these mouldings do have a habit of losing some of the brightness from it's like a chrome sticker they use, but lots of Fords. We have a Sierra at the moment, exactly the same thing. This passenger side door and this rear arch is in excellent order, as is the low down seal panel. Moving to the rear valance, excellent roof, has a sunshine roof, being a Ghia model. Very nice paintwork, very minimal little scratch here, but nothing epic. Really nice through the back arch. Got a minor kink in the bumper here, nothing awful. Really clean and tidy inside. The car's always been looked after really well, and it is exceptionally clean. It was always kept garage and always kept polished, I'm told. And looking at the car, I can well believe it. Rear panel in excellent order, as is the rear arch, as is the offside passenger rear door, driver's door, through to the front wing. And I'm going to show it to you at an angle there so you can see there's a real lack of dents and bumps. The car is in superb condition. Again, one of the features of the Ghia, you've got this additional bright work, which looks great. There's that roof in excellent condition, sunshine roof. They had wheel trims. They are matching, and they are the correct ones for the Ghia. Excellent front bumper. And one little remedial job we're going to do, we've ended up having a little dent in this piece of chrome, but we're going to take this off. It is riveted on. We're going to straighten it with a little wooden drift and pop it back on, because it deserves to be good. It's lovely that the dealer sticker is in the back. We've had some sort of spotlights fitted or something here, so we've got a few holes in the grille, but this louver grille was a Ghia feature, so it's best to keep the original grille. I think I mentioned the vast paperwork that comes with the car. A real credit to the owner that he's managed to keep so many pieces of paperwork with it. Car starts on the button. It drives exceptionally nice. It's very nice and clean and tidy under the engine bay as well. And the reason you buy the Ghia is that you want a nice posh interior as well. Look how lovely it is in here. The thing I loved about them is that's a piece of real, at least veneer, that runs through there. Look how bright that door looks. And this contrasting velour, very luxurious trim, wonderful condition, as is the thicker carpets. You had more insulation in a Ghia model, so they were a little quieter to drive. Let's pop inside. Same thing here. We've got a little repair that's been done to a crack, and what the gentleman's done is fit this little brass bar through. Quite a heavy duty repair, but extremely effective. I'm going to sit inside, and I'm going to show you what it's like to be in a Mark III Escort Ghia from 1984. There's these panels, they're wind-up windows. You could actually get electric windows, an option on these. Look how lovely that seat is, and it's hardly anywhere at all. Automatic gear stick. The factory stereo, which was a cassette player, and then a little joystick down here. So you had 4 speakers, 1 in each corner, and that joystick told you where to go. And that's a little cassette box, which was a standard fitting on the Ghia. I think we spoke about this gearbox. And then there's the console through here. Now, the steering wheel, no power steering actually. Again, I think that was possibly an optional extra which the Escort range did offer. This car doesn't have power steering, but it wasn't standard. It does have, which would have been a Ghia feature, look at that, an intermittent wiper. This switch gear is in excellent condition, and there's that 64,000 miles. We can see we've got a Rev Counter here. The rear fog light, you have a ability to turn on the demisting windscreen, and a rear wiper as standard, and you have these knobs to adjust the steering. And up here you had a overhead console clock which you could adjust to tell the date and time. The headlining is perfect inside the car, if you can see that. Dealer sticker in the back, and that sunroof virtually looks like new. It's in excellent order. It starts on the button. It comes with 3 keys, and they are all the proper Ford keys. Very clean and tidy all round, very clean in the boot. And we've got a second mirror up here. Now, I don't know if you ever used it to teach somebody to drive in the family, but yes, there's certainly no lack of mirrors in this car. And it's in excellent order. Well, I hope seeing the video gives you a taste for the condition of the car. It drives exceptionally well. We do offer a part exchange service, preferably another classic, but we do take in modern cars and light commercial vehicles, vans. We've even been known to take in the odd motorcycle here and there. There is it's very common on Escorts, but this one's in pretty good order, but we have got a very minor crack here. We've got a very minor crack there. The plastic in these were susceptible, sadly, to cracking, and it's very uncommon, very common to see them with a little crack. And there's the shelf, and he's added a bit of rubber in there. All the plastics otherwise are in excellent order. I will have a step back and have a little wander around. Now, I feel sure Ford referred to this as ocean blue. It's a very common colour. Whoops a daisy, I've got this wheel trim needs to be fixed a little better than that, but we have actually had the wheels off today, checking out the braking system, making any adjustments, making sure it's ready for you to come and test drive. Just so you know, we do also give our cars a very thorough pre-delivery inspection, which is, you know, we don't mess around. Wheels come off, brakes are adjusted. This has already had a full service, but we make sure the car comes to you in tip-top order. I'm hoping that the video's capturing just how good the condition of the car is. I think we've had a good look at all of these panels, and here we are looking over this bonnet in excellent order. If I was being fussy, I've got a really tiny little mark down there, but I am being fussy. These panels are excellent. They're all original panels, all erect, great gaps, which is standard for the car at this age. I mentioned this bumper, so a new exhaust system was fitted. A comprehensive service history does come with the car, and well, it's a real pleasure. I think you'll enjoy driving this one. It's a highly practical, everyday working classic, registered in 1984, and the same driver as 1984 right through to today when he's packed up driving. That's a remarkable long ownership. It was a demonstrator, so to have a single driver for all of those years is quite something special. Well folks, that's been Danny at Bradley James Classics, enjoying this walk around video of this excellent Escort Mark III 1.6 Ghia from 1984. It's in stock. It's very much worth your while to come down and have a look at how super this car is, how original it is. There's your dealer number plate on there, and there's a Pains of Hinckley with a supplier. All the early servicing was done by Ford's, that very garage. And I look forward to hearing from you. Please get in touch and come and have a look at this wonderful Ford Escort Mark III while we've still got her in stock. Thanks folks, it's Danny at Bradley James signing out.